What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Attitude Era MyGM series. Today we are starting season 2. We had a very good season 1 with WCW, finishing in first place with about 100,000 fan lead, but like I've said in the last few episodes, we got to watch out for those backstage brawls and casket matches. So we'll be starting the new season right now with the draft, but before we get into that, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's taken the time to like these videos, be subscribed to the channel, leave your comments down below. That helps out a smaller creator like me so much, so thank you guys so much for that. So without any further ado, let's get into season 2. So here's where we left things off at season 2. We're going to jump right into the draft. So Just Incredible going to ECW. We've got Mighty Molly, and we'll take a look in a second here of who we were able to keep, which were Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Hulk Hogan, or Hollywood Hogan, and Kane. Those are the 4 keepers that we were able to hold on to. As you can see, the popularity was very good, but we also made those choices because their morale was very high. So that meant that was very cheap for us to do. So what I want to do here is so we have 4 heels here, so the drafting will be a bit skewed, I think. But I do want to get a certain team who had been asked for a lot of part of the season 1. So I think if I go to I can't go by in-ring, hold on, just go to men for a second, and we'll go, I think cost is probably the best way to look for them. Let's see where they are. Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy. Okay, perfect. So we'll go get Jeff and Matt right away, just because I think that's a smarter choice, because they're more likely just to be randomly like sniped. There was another team I was asked for, was Stevie Ray and Booker T. Jazz is going to ECW. We have got Ivory going to ECW as well. We have got Stacy Keibler going to Raw. That's another thing we want to do here. Let's go and get maybe one of the most popular women wrestlers in the Attitude Era. A wrestler at that time might be being a little bit generous, but we're gonna get Sable to lead our brand going forward. And I also want to look for Alundra Blaze / Medusa, but I guess she's on contract, so we'll have to look for her later. Okay, so now let's go back to popularity. Okay, so we also I want to keep the Steiners going as well, but I'll try to get them as a team next. So let's go and get where is Sting on this? No, Shaw, I must have passed him. Let's go back to cost. Where is Sting? Did he get picked? I just missed it, or what? Oh no, there we go. Okay, costing a lot of money, but good stamina, good popularity. We'll go with Sting. Get him back on WCW. Trish Stratus going to Raw. We have Lita going to SmackDown. That's a cool callback. We have Dawn Marie going to ECW. That's probably their women's roster set right now. Bubba Ray Dudley, still not over them not having good chemistry. But we'll go and get our tag team champions back right now. Scott Steiner and Rick Steiner. My next picks are probably going to be for the Hart Foundation if possible. Buff Bagwell going to ECW. We have got Mikey Whipwreck going to ECW. Okay. Jacqueline's going to Raw. So I can do Bret Hart and Jim the Anvil. So that'll be interesting to see if this feud continues, because I'm pretty sure it was at level 2 between the Steiners and the Hart Foundation. So we'll have to see. We'll go Jim the Anvil, Neidhart there. Thrasher is going to Raw, so they have the headbangers on Raw. China going to ECW. I was wrong about the women's roster being set. Gangrel going to ECW. We have got Steve Corino going to Raw. Okay. I just noticed Vampiro was their main champion, which is very funny. Okay. So Sting is a fighter who can probably link up with Hogan because he just finished with Kevin Nash. A face bruiser for Scott Hall, which we can do Booker T, Kevin Nash. We haven't done that one yet. I kind of like that, actually. That's cool. I like that. So Booker T and Kevin Nash over the main championship. And I think I'm going to go with Sabu to feud with Kane. That'll be an interesting one. Ken Shamrock going to Raw. We have RVD going to ECW. We have Lance Storm going to ECW. It's been fun to see how many people are ending up on the right team right now for this Attitude Era MyGM. We have $700,000. I want to save some money because I want to search for Medusa, Alundra Blaze, but we also have that Immortal Light card. There aren't too many Immortals. That's well, I can say that right now. But so who we have 13 male wrestlers and there's no women left. So I think we'll draft one more guy here, and I think it needs to be a heel because Sable's a face, right? Yeah, Sable's a face. So let's see. We have the Hart Foundation and the Steiners. But I guess we'd also want to make another team. I guess we do have another team in Hall and Hogan. They work really well together as a tag team, so that could work. We'll see. So who's the odd person out then? We have let's just go over this. Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy can go. I don't know who the odd person out is. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's a face, and it'd probably be Sting at that point. So a heel bruiser, I think, is the way to go. We got Arn Anderson. Let's see who is a heel bruiser, if any. Hardcore Holly, Triple H, Arn Anderson, and that's it. Okay. Because Ric Flair is now a face, which is unfortunate. But are there any giants left? Bam Bam and the Giant. Bam Bam's kind of cool to get. But then Giant is also just one level away from being a legend. So I think I'll go the Giant here. Do I want to make one more pick? I mean, Eddie Guerrero, super cheap at 140,000, will give us over 300,000. I'm gonna bank that actually, because we're gonna sign some local talent for the women's division as well. Hopefully find Clarity Grimrose again. I'm gonna call it there. This roster is kind of thin, I'm not gonna lie, but we have a ton of high popularity guys on this show that will carry at least the opener and the close. So ECW and Raw both have a ton more money because they, I'm sure, got their guys on the cheap, just like we did. So I'm expecting them to have a far more amount of people on their roster. New Jack going to ECW, cool. I don't think he was used at all in season 1. Triple H going to ECW, which is fun to see. Kurt Angle going to Raw, which I think is the only double I've made the mistake of, is I think that there's also an Immortal Kurt Angle, the Prime Bottle going to ECW. Raw's calling it with 120,000 left in the bank, and ECW should be calling it there, I think, yeah, with 89,000. Okay, so let's see how many more wrestlers they have than us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more wrestlers than we have. Okay, well, we'll be signing some people. that's I think that's fair to say. King of the Ring is the PLE up first. Hopefully we get that Queen of the Ring card if possible. I was pleased with your performance. Yeah, 0 chance anyone takes us over this year. I'll be honest. Lucky. Get out of here, Paul Heyman. We got bad advertising. I guess this is for a random power card. Anybody else? No. Do not put Kevin Nash in a match this week. Injury have +3. And Jim the Anvil, Neidhart, and Bret Hart work well together. Okay, so manage roster. We have 15 people on the roster. Okay, well, talent scout is necessary, I guess. We have... Did I have a... I know a guy? I do. Okay. And how does this work? The next immortal you sign this week is free. This is the first time I'm using this card, so I don't know if it's free as in like for the season. But I guess we'll try it, right? Let's go talent scout, immortal. I think I needed a heal, right? So we'll go heal. Nobody is there. Very interesting. Really? So as I said it, just Kurt Angle is there. Okay. Well, a face bruiser. Okay. Let's go and play this card to see how this works. Godlike. Okay. Over here. Can I sign you for oh wow, that is such a crazy power card. You know what, I should have seen how much he would have cost for the whole season, but he was about to cost 130,000 for 5 weeks. So we'll sign Kurt Angle to the end of the season, maybe trade him away if anything. But I'm also gonna use, and I still have a budget of 400,000, which is good. I'm gonna use this as well, the I Know a Guy. Get 10 more points. 10 more points for the talent scout. I'm pretty sure she's going to be in icons. She's female. She's face. I think that should be enough to find her, honestly. But let's just... Oh, does that mean somebody else has got her? That's pretty crazy. Well, we've used this to get clarity back, so that's good. We'll sign her for the rest of the season. That is a pretty fair contract, I think. She's optimistic, which is nice. Get her back. Or maybe... Was she not? Maybe she was a heel? Okay, well, someone must have... Can we search that up right now? GM info. Brand roster. Next brand. Who's the other person? I forget who the other... Wait. Am I going crazy right now? Why is Sable showing up on Raw's roster? Sable. Different Sable? Ooh, that's weird. Huh. Okay. I don't think these are adding up. I think this is the last week's roster because no one's injured, right? That's very strange. So the rosters are a week behind. Okay. Funny glitch right there. Right. Huh. This is very strange. It's also said I've purchased all those cards, but I didn't do that. Wow, season 2 kind of bugging out. Okay, that's a very weird start. So I guess we're just gonna search. Wow, very strange. Let's go heel and female in established stars. I think we had a few. Yeah, Jody Garcia, Carolina Reaper coming back, Donna Matrix, Specialist. Were these two a good team that worked together? I think they were. So let's just go ahead and sign them for 10 weeks each and just see what we can do. I'm kind of rattled by what's going on right now. With the power card situation, I don't think I bought, like, they're not even showing up. Like the fixed match and the beginner's luck is not even here, so I don't even know. Weird. Anyways, we do have 2 classically trained and 2 backstage bookings, so that is something I can use to my advantage as well. But very interesting. Okay, well, let's see what our first show looks like. I just want to confirm if I do, was it this? Yeah, so that's stale. Ooh, that's also kind of tough. That existing, oh, they do carry over. Great. Okay, good. Wow, okay, and then Hulk Hogan and Booker T had a feud ongoing. That's stale. That's unfortunate. But, okay, so what else carried over? Just the tag feud and Hogan and Booker T. So let's do... Oh, that's unfortunate because I was going to do Booker T and Kevin Nash. Do we have another male fighter at this point? We do. It's Matt Hardy, but... kind of tough there. Kurt Angle, Scott Hall could be a fun feud to get going, which is nice. Which we have a vacant U.S. title because Lex Luger left with that. Okay, so we definitely have options, which is good. That is definitely going to go there. We can do Kane and Sabu. Start that right there. We can do... I think we'll do Scott Hall versus Kurt Angle. We'll make that a title match. How's Kurt's stamina? Actually, Scott Hall's stamina is not the best either. But that should be good just on Scott Hall's popularity. Same thing with Kane, though. That's okay. We'll do that there. Actually, I was going to do... Well, I'm super rattled by this not working out here. Let's test out this right here. Hogan and the Giant part of the NWO versus the Hardy Boys. Matt and Jeff didn't pop up together, and neither did Hogan and the Giant, but their classes match up really nicely, so we'll just test that out there. And then we will have another tag team match, this time Sable and Clarity versus Donna Matrix and Jody Garcia. Okay, we have 3 people. We're gonna have an unbooked promo slot. Wow. What are some of the book 10 shows with a call out? Hire 5 superstars, so that's good. We almost got that right away. Get schooled for book 5 shows with... Okay, that's fine. We can do that. No pain, no gain. There are a lot of options here to get schooled 3 power cards, which is nice. That's fine. Receive 3 stars or more. That's good. We should have I'd say at least 2, maybe even 3 of those this week. That's good. Okay, that's fine. So Sting and Nash are kind of stuck here, and Booker T as well. Okay, so we'll just do self promo for Book. We'll do a training for Sting, and we can do a training as well for Kevin Nash. Okay, I'm a little confused on on what's going on with the power cards and the roster and everything, where Alundra Blaze is. But I think that's fine. Yeah, I don't know. We have 3 health spot cards, which is always good. An injury rehab, a get schooled 1, a get schooled 3, a to the moon card, which I guess we should probably look to use pretty quickly. But all right, so I'm hoping a rivalry starts here. If nothing starts here, that's okay. We'll see how these teams do. And then I want a rivalry to start here. So, yeah, I'm good with this. Actually, do I have any assets left? I do, but not enough. So we need 4 more to get the Wrestling Center. Our budget is 102,000, which seems like a lot that has come down. Oh, I guess the searches. True. All right. Well, the show's only costing 12,000. Let's put this a tables match, or actually Extreme Rules match. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Wow. Super rattled. Is Alundra Blaze here by any chance? No. Two 2 self promos, 2 callouts, then all normal matches, including the Prime Bottle and the British Bulldog. We have got 5 normal matches over here and a charity from Bubba Ray. And over on WCW, this I think should be a pretty good match. Scott Steiner, Rick Steiner versus the Hart Foundation. Brett and Jim the Anvil. Amazing match. Great. Take that. No rivalry increase, which I think is good. Excellent from Booker T. Booker T's probably going to have a huge popularity jump just while he's waiting for Hulk Hogan. Hollywood and the Giant win in a mediocre 2-star match. A feud was started, which I'm not excited for because I think this is going to be not great. Because if that got 2 stars with Hogan's popularity, that's probably not a good sign going forward. 6 ring XP for Sting, which is good. Kane versus Sabu. This should be pretty good also. Kane picks up the win. 3.5 star match. Rivalry started. Good, we'll take that. Training for Kevin Nash. It's weak, but whatever. Sable and Clarity versus Dominatrix and Jody. Clarity got 63 popularity. Let's go. 2-star, no rivalry started, which I think is, again, not a good sign for tag team chemistry. But Scott Hall versus Kurt Angle for the U.S. Championship. Scott Hall picks up the belt in a classic 4.5 star rated match. So we got 3 out of the 525 matches we need for 3 stars or more. Pretty solid. Raw had a pretty good week. Pretty much kept pace with us. Stamina might be an issue here, but that's okay. Okay. Tag team chemistry was 2.5, so they might both work okay together. Yikes. That's not good. Oh, man. ECW CNC for basically 14,000 fans. We have got Snow and Thrasher are an incredible tag team. So lucky there for them on Raw. And C&B for WCW. Clarity and Sable are an incredible tag team. Okay, well, that's good. Anybody else? Giant and Hollywood Hogan worked okay as a tag team. Is that going to mean the Hardys have no tag team chemistry again? We're about to get screwed over by that once again? That's crazy. We did 23,000 fans, which is good. Injury Rehab 3 for not booking Kevin Nash in a match. We have a lead of, wow, 130,000 fans right now. Each have 3 trophies. Love to see it. Okay. Sure thing. But Clarity is an issue. What is your issue? You'll have to miss the show. No problem. That's fine. Ensure that Don... Oh, that's tough. But that doesn't matter. Can we check this out? Okay, well... Nothing too interesting there. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, that makes more sense, I think. Sable going from very upset to happy because now she's on our brand. Rivalries. There's 4 ongoing, one of which doesn't matter. This is what I want to see now. Okay, well, so over on, what is this? This is Raw. There's Young Angle. We have Legendary Angle currently. Does anybody have a Lundra Blaze? I don't think so. So I don't know why she wasn't showing up. Over on ECW. She's not there either. Okay, that Spike is the champion. Let's try this again. She is 15 and she is female. I don't understand. I don't think she was a legend. I definitely don't think she was immortal. We go back over here. I don't know. I guess Medusa is just gone. We'll take this chance, actually, to look for a certain rookie that we could never seem to find. In Nova, I'm pretty sure... And she's not there either. All right, well, we tried. Okay, continuing to our show here. I think I want to book the Hardys They are cruiser fighter. So let's go over here and search for nothing, actually, I guess. Because we've used all our points. Let's just take a shot in the dark. No heals whatsoever on the men's side. Okay, well, the Hardys, I guess, aren't doing anything this week. We are going to do Kevin Nash versus Booker T. They both have really good stamina, so that's fine. Sting should be in a match somewhere. We have got Sable versus Donna Matrix. We're going to be doing... Oh, Scott Steiner's stamina is already low. But that will be the main event this week for the tag team title. Still level 2 rivalry, which is okay. Even if it stays there again, it's not the end of the world. But Kane, Sabu. And then Sting needs something to do. The Giant can be in a match. Was there a face cruiser there this week? Fighter bruiser specialist. Let's do Lurch here. Sign him for 1 week. To throw in Giant versus Lurch. And then I guess we just got to get this over with now, which is the Hardys calling out Hogan and the Giant. We have 4 people to... Nope. We are going to give Scott Hall one of the health spa cards that we have here. So he'll be at 52 next week, which is good. And then the rest we can fill here by doing a self promo for Angle. We can do a self promo for Hogan. And we can do a self promo for Sting. Hopefully this gets to level 2 for next week. Yeah, we're going to flip this around. Do this like this. And this could be... Let's just make that a tables match. I like that. This should get a 3-star match for sure. This is going to be whatever, and this could be okay, depending on how the performance is. We just want to get that one over with, but I'm not looking forward to this not getting no chemistry between the Hardys, which is very annoying, but that's fine. Still waiting on logistics, even for the next ones, right? I need 6 for everything, so we still got to wait a few more shows. Power cards, like we said, beginner's luck. Best Friends Forever might be a good one to get. That's fine. And To the Moon. Anyone could use a To the Moon card. Potentially. No, everyone who's in a good feud is over 60. Then you want Jim the Anvil overshooting Brett. I think that's okay. I'm gonna hold on to that maybe for the next round of PLE, see where we're at. Show is only $16,000, which is good. We'll make some money here. Sabu versus Kane in a tables match. Kane picks up the win yet again. An amazing 4-star match. That's gross level 2. We'll take that. The Hardys calling out Hogan and the Giant. Sable versus Donna Matrix. Sable picks up the win. Oof. No good there. That's not good. Self promo from Kurt Angle, +3 will take it. Kevin Nash versus Booker T. Nash picks up the win. That wasn't a title match. Amazing 4-star. Nice. +6 popularity from Hogan. Insane. The Giant versus Lurch Evans. Just want the Giant to win here. Good. He'll gain some morale. Disappointing. Rivalry star, but Lurch is leaving, so that's not an issue. Weak from Sting. Bit annoying. And Steiners versus Heart Foundation. The Steiners win back their titles in a classic 4.5-star rated match. So this is the difference between having good tag team chemistry and not, I think, because their popularities were not like special. Like the highest one was Scott Steiner at 80. So we'll see how that goes. Over on Raw, we have 5 normal matches and 1 charity. And over on ECW, we have 5 normal matches and no charities. So I don't expect a big show from them. But yeah, we absolutely killed it this week. This is what I want to see here. Stamina is still good. Scott Steiner not receiving any popularity. It's kind of crazy. Oh no, he did. It's just, I guess the title is not showing there, but that's fine. Yeah, so tag team chemistry getting 5-star. Title match adds 3.5 stars. So rivalry at level 2, we can probably get a 5-star match out of them. The performance here is really good, with this getting a 4.5-star performance. So we'll take that for sure. That was the only tag team match on this show. CNB from WCW for 18,000 fans. This shows how it gets harder. And this is like, again, I keep saying this and I sound like a broken record and like it's not even showing up right now, but I just had a show quality C, match card quality B, and I made 18,000 fans. That's where if the AI can start using these casket and backstage brawl matches, they're just going to start overshooting me by the automatic fan tally given. So, like, that's where I'm a bit worried, but we'll see. Lurch Evans, a newest star on Raw, on WCW. Nope. Great WCW tonight. Good matches. And enjoyed seeing Booker T lose, says Hulk Hogan. Tonight's WCW started strong, ended strong. Loved Kane's match tonight. Showed Sabu who was boss. The Sliders are the new champions. If you can only fight as well as you can talk, Hollywood Hogan, says Matt Hardy. And Scott Steiner settles the score with Neidhart. Okay, and we made $75,000, which is good. CNC from Raw for $12,000, and we have got Mikey Whipwreck and Diamond Dallas Page work really well together as a tag team. $12,500 from ECW. We got a sold out because I think that was Donna Matrix in action, and we signed Lurch Evans, right? So we got that power card as well. No women's champions at all right now. Very interesting. And we have a very commanding lead at the moment. Okay, what are we going to say here? I need a bigger test. I want to against both Sabu and Booker T. Yeah, I can do that. Seems reasonable, Brett. Great. Do not book your most popular available fighter, which I think, is that going to be Scott Hall? It is. Do I want to do... He lost his feud with Angle. That's so annoying. Okay. Very annoying. Sabu not happy, which is also kind of frustrating. Okay. Donna Matrix wants a match with Clarity, so we'll do Clarity. Actually, we'll just do a Fatal 4-Way, honestly. To have all 4 of them in a match, we will do Clarity. We are going to do Donna. We're going to do Sable. We're going to do Jody. We are also going to do that triple... It's not a main event, so it can go anywhere. So we'll put it here for now, which will also be a Fatal 4-Way. Let's see, Kevin Nash, Booker T. This kind of worked out well, Sabu and Kane, because we can piggyback off the level 2 rivalry between Kane and Sabu to get this as a little extra bonus. Kurt Angle and Scott Hall, very annoying that their feud went away. Do I risk? I think what we're gonna have to do is this here. Double call out. Sting Hogan as a classic main event for WCW. And then... Oh no, because I have to have... Okay, hold on. We're going to see... There might be some fluff here in the middle. because I need to make sure that this goes away. This feud here. So I want to make sure this at least gets to level 3 for the go home show, which then leaves me with, I can do the tag team match and Sting, or I could we are going to sign some Hellspot 2, thank you very much. Fanny Fan, Hula Hank, Flex Mignon. We have Sting, who's left over. I'm just going to do a few searches of this to try to get the most amount possible. Captain Grog, you are going to lose to Sting in one of these matches here. Sting and Captain Grog. And over here, we are going to... Who's the best stamina? Bret Hart. You're already happy. And Scott Steiner needs a rest anyway. So we can do another tag team call out to just make this level 4 if possible. And then Bret will go there against any heel, which is no one. Okay. Heel male. Anybody show up. Timber. Great. You have been signed for 1 week, sir, and you are going to face Bret Hart. Jim the Anvil, you have 3 promo skill. Sure, let's give you a self promo and see how that works out. Do tag team callouts work for the callouts thing? I don't think so, but that's fine. Actually, I'll change Jim the Anvil to a training promo, I think. Okay. That is pretty solid. I could put the title on the line here, but I don't feel it's necessary. I think this will get 4-star minimum. So I think that's fine. And then I have to do Hogan and the Giant against the Hardys here, and then I'm also going to need to do Hogan and then Booker T at the PLE, which that was an unfortunate one to carry over, but that's okay. Show again only costing 14,000, which is good. I'm going to try to build up some cash here and book this one. Starting with ECW, they have 5 normal matches and no charities. I think they're a little bit strapped for cash right now. Over on Raw, there is 5 normal matches and 1 charity from SmackDown. It's from SmackDown. From Taz. That's weird. From Taz on Raw. We have Scott Hall versus Kurt Angle for the championship. Kurt Angle defeats Scott Hall in a classic 4.5-star rated match. We can pay this off next week, which is good. Fatal 4-way here between all the ladies on the show. And Jody Garcia picks up the win. 2-star, okay. Sable and Matrix go to level 2. It's now at level 4, which is good. Sting and versus Captain Grog. Hopefully Sting just picked up a win here. He does. A little morale boost there. 2-star, okay, we can take that. Excellent from the Steiners on the Hearts. Bret Hart versus Timber, just cuz. Bret Hart picks up the win, so just a little bit of morale boost there, which is fine. Trading from Jim the Anvil, +6, which is nice. And then the fatal 4-way main event that Kevin Nash asked for, Kevin Nash wins in an amazing 4-star match. Okay, ooh. Very good open and closes from both the AI. Okay, so they're coming along. Raw had a really good week. I wonder if they're playing their Instigator card. Whatever the case may be, Raw is going to win this week for sure. They also have the charity. With the amount of level... yeah. I can't confirm it, but it's a very good chance that Adam Pearce played his Instigator card, because they have 1, 2, 3... There are 3 rivalries at a level 3 or higher, so pretty good. Raw's definitely going to win this week. This is the funniest thing. So Prime Bottle and Christian are an incredible tag team together. Noted. Okay. C and B from Raw for 21,000. So they're going to gain, I think, on us, because I don't think we're going to be around that 18,000 mark. Yeah, exactly, 18,500. So they did gain, but not by much. Welcome newest punching bag Timber. No, it was just for 1 week stay. Love tonight's WCW. What an intense match between Sabu and Kane. I'm not sure how much longer Sabu is going to stick with WCW. Wonder if something happened in the back. Maybe we'll adjust that next episode. Someone on WCW must really like Rick Steiner on almost every week. Jody proving herself the best of the bunch in that fight. Crowd distracted me and Sting took advantage as Captain Grok. Okay. And we made another 77,000, which is good. And our lead is sitting at 130,000. I don't know why Raw is not using their women's champion, but interesting choice from Stephanie. Let's see if we have any power cards. Okay. Wonder if it'll show us who it is. You gotta do, Stephanie. Kevin Nash should just be happy. 100 popularity, 74 stamina. Love to see it. You're just upset, which is fine. We are gonna do that this week, which is good. At least one submission match. Maybe, but also maybe not. That is what we're gonna call it on the first episode of season 2. We had the draft. We were at the go home show. And we'll see where things take us. That was a weird little glitch at the start where it said we bought all the power cards, that we didn't buy any. But in any case, that's what we're going to call it on this episode. It's I think it's the second time we've gone to season 2. I'm not sure if that happened in season 1. But, and also weird I can't find Alundra Blaze. But in any case, I just want to say, if you've watched up to this point, guys, thank you so much. If you haven't already, please leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. And comment down below. It helps out so much. The next episode of this series will be dropping Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.